Hello again, YouTube. Frank here with America Motors. I just want to give y'all an update on Red Devil. Went and got a rear end for her today, so undergoing a couple things right now, and let's check her out. All right, for starters, here's the rear end out of 07. I'm gonna clean her up, do a couple things to them. 14 gears. The next thing, working on a little spot that was right here. You can kind of barely see it. Still got a couple of coats of primer to put on that. 2-in-1. All right, 2-in-1 filler and sandable primer. Very good to use that. So we're getting that taken care of, and that was the spot where the clear coat was peeling. So we took care of that with some 400 grit and came back with some 600. Now, as you can see, here's the extent of the body damage on the car, more or less. Here, it's got a dent here, and it's got a dent here with a crease point right here. All right, we'll get that straightened out. And the reason why that's like that is because of that right there. It's got the panel stressed. Basically, when they hit the curb with the rear wheel and it slammed backward into the curb, it knocked the wheel and tire, because they were offset, it knocked the wheel and tire in. It stopped, so it kind of you know, pushed on this, but it pushed this in right here, which this isn't anything major. We're not even going to worry about that. All this is still true. This bracket here is still true. Measure it with the other side. I've already taken all the measurements. That's the only bend right there, so we're still good. Once we replace that lower control arm, and we do have another one, as you can see right there. So once we replace that lower control arm, replace the rear end. Let's go underneath here and look at the brackets that are bent. As you can see, this bracket here is touching. Not supposed to be like that. Sway bar end link is broke. Got new ones coming. Alright. And a couple bends here and there in that bracket. So that's over in. They all got that rust to them. I'm gonna clean them up, or clean the new rear end up, paint it and everything. So everything's still good except for the sway bar end link and that lower control arm. Of course, we got the new one there. We are going to be swapping these rotors because these are drilled and slotted. Be using the Eibach red coilovers, lowering springs. I'll also be using my bump stops off this rear end, and I'll be throwing my shocks back on there. Be using my sway bar end links. All the parts pretty much off of this rear end will go onto that one. So other than that, that's pretty much it. Did get the stripes completely off the trunk. You can see right here where it's faded. You can see that light pink area right here. All right, and I don't know if you can see it here, but this is two different colors. I'm trying to see if I can get it for you. It doesn't look like it, but this is actually a darker red than this is. So it needs to be painted anyways. We'll get these dents out. This one here. This one here. Get that high spot out. Stripes on the top, which are a pain in the butt. We'll get those off. We are going to get her retinted after it's all said and done. Got the stickers all the way off the windshield, off the side, as you can see. Of course, we had a long video about that. All right. You can see where it faded right here, where the stickers were. It's faded, sticker, faded. So she needs to be painted. We got to get some new impact absorber pads, the mid and upper. New bumper, new lower grille. We did get the roller rockers. Got the lash adjusters and all that good stuff. Got our cam wedge tool. Got a couple more tools. Actually, I got a 4-pack of tools I found on Amazon for the timing for this motor, and the new front bumper turn signals, and scored this little baby off of 07. in perfect condition for 98 bucks on eBay. Only one like it. So, but there's the motor, just in case you are wondering, as she sits. Brand new oil pump, like I said before. I've got the replacement water pump. We already went over that. It does have some new chain guides already in there. I've got replacement chain tensioners. Those are the plastic ones. We've got some steel ones over here going in. New bunch of everything. We're going to be putting the JLT cold air intake on there. We may go ahead and do the underdrive pulleys rather than putting the stock pulleys back on, since we already got it apart. We do have all the coil-on plugs. We did find all those. And let's see, there's a little ding right there. That'll be pretty easy to pop out. But as you can see right there is the extent of the damage, more or less. And we'll get that taken care of. Other than that, there's my son banging on stuff. But there's a little ding right there. That's a hell ding, I believe. And then we've got this ding here. Okay. And I'll pop that out as well. And that's it. Oh, this headlight. This headlight's not sitting like the other one, as you can see right here, versus the passenger side. It's sitting all nice and flush. And that is because the wheel, it does have a little ding here, sorry. Alright. Because the wheel, when it popped, it actually hit up in here and pushed this forward. So we'll straighten that out. Nothing big, nothing major, real easy. We'll straighten that out. The headlight will sit flush again. And then we have to adjust this tie rod sleeve, and that'll correct the wheel. And because as you can see, she's crooked. But other than that, well, drilled and slotted rotors all the way around. They still got a lot of meat on them. We'll end up putting new brake pads on her and probably doing a fluid flush. And actually I have somebody coming to pick up, supposed to be coming to pick up the wheels and tires. We did get those off. The electric impact does wonders. I did find some Celine wheels. So got these bad boys for sale for $400. They're plastic black. No nicks, scratches, or anything. In great condition. The tires are almost brand new. They still got the little tits inside here. You can see them right there. So, yep. My boy getting nails out of boards for me. But as you can see, we got her all up on jack stands, ready to do some work. Once we get her running, get the rear end underneath her and get all that squared away, get new brakes on her. Once we get all that done, we'll go ahead and back her out, and then we'll start the sanding and bodywork process. We're actually going to do the bodywork inside because I can close it off and it'll keep a lot of the dust and everything out. But I'm going to have to back it out, wash it again, then bring it in, do some body work, all that good stuff. And got a little bit going on here I need to take care of. Hold on a second. We'll get that taken care of, and that's about it. So anyways, Frank with American Motors, appreciate y'all tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, hit that bell icon for notifications when I upload a new video. Y'all have a good day. Thanks.